So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So that's got things underway. Now it's Camavinga. Fernandes. And here's Camavinga. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Maguire. Has a look and plays it forward. That looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! 2-0 and in next to no time. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a promising position. Plays it across. He's got tall. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
More and more pressure on the ball here. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Camavinga, and he's been shifted off it. Chips it through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's had a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Shot could be on. And he shoots! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Fernandez. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. Fernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Tries a deft little ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Can he get it through? And Messi! Messi! Genius! Oh, it really is is a finish of the highest order. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. For Valverde. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Spread out to the left.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Fernandes. Oh, it's come loose. Taken back almost at once. He's found a way through. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Camavinga. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been cleared. Fernandes. And it's Valverde. And here's Messi. Great ball, and there's the shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Guardiola.
descuento.
Valverde. Over to the left. He's picked his way through. And it's lofted through here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Hakimi. It's Camavinga. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bartasagi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Camavinga. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Vardiol. And it's Bartasagi. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Now it's Camavinga. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder. And Messi! He's put his foot right through that one. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into... Can he finish? And that has faded wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? About as smooth as it gets. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Fernandes. Neatly clipped into space. Donnarumma clears it away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... Big header! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, he's burst through! And Messi! Oh, there was plenty on that.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Messi. Mbappe. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Delivered with swing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. Messi. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's intervened well there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pinches it off him. Camavinga. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2, el dorsal 11, Neymar, el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12, el dorsal 7.
Messi, big chance! And it's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Now it's Kane. Oh, red, nice interception.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? Kane! Classic Kane brilliance! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Van Dijk. And here's Messi. Now it's Kane. João Neves. Now it's Kane. Oh, easy pickings there. Vardiol. And it's Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. He's having a go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post!
How many interceptions have we...
Can he finish? Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Vardiol. Caicedo gets a foot in here. And this is Son Heung-min. Tries a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. João. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
En las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.